It is weird doing a stream that is just me here, but maybe others will show up. I don't know. I've talked to some others and they might show up later. Hello, everybody. I am going to fucking write today. I need to write. I'm falling behind on my novel I'm writing because I need to write like 16 chapters in 17 days. I need to write. Oh god. And so in lieu of an actual stream, I'm just gonna put on infomercials. I'm just gonna watch infomercials and you're gonna have to just live with that. You're gonna have to live with that fact because I need to work on writing so badly. I wanna finish this novel before the deadline. And I only had like 2/3 of the time I'm supposed to have for writing it because I was busy with Art Fight. It's gonna stop the music. I actually want to keep the music going for a second. Because I don't have this set up. I don't know what this is. So it's just a 4x3. Then use a generic full screen one to pull this. Yeah, there we go. I'm fucking beautiful. Okay. Now, sizer. This is the YouTube size. This is it. OBS. What does OBS mean? YouTube stream. There we go. And then we'll up the picture-in-picture. That. And YouTube stream this one. Wow, that. There we go. Let's set the size to 436. Writing. No, writing. Typos are funny, except when they're not. Except when they look like bad words. Okay. Let's see. And then jump in the stream PC in case anyone wants to join. Go live for anyone who wants to join. Okay. Picture. God, fucking. What is this? Virtual on. It's such a kick-ass soundtrack, honestly. Okay. Time to actually get to work. Stop the music. Turn off this. And then hit the play button. Hopefully the volume's fine. No, the volume's not fine. The entire thing's muted. That's a problem. There you go. Kinda doesn't work when there's no audio.
Express Ready Set Go, brought to you by GT Direct, Louisville, Colorado.
We don't have time in our busy lives to wait for food, so we fall into the fast food rut or buy carb-filled snacks.
There we go.
Well, millions have discovered the secret that fast food can be quick and healthy for breakfast, lunches, dinners, even desserts. All thanks to the original.
That looks so good right now. I'm such a
101.
slut for
What
salmon.
would you say if you could do even more? Like enjoying
that looks okay. Maybe that pizza doesn't look good.
Gourmet meals
That's
for
salmon.
dinner, as well as flaky personal pies in under
That
10
that
minutes.
doesn't even look like
Now you
pie. That
can,
looks like
thanks to
nacho.
the all-new Express Ready Set Go. Imagine full-course meals like pork tenderloin with sweet potato in 8 minutes, grilled paninis in just 5 minutes, or a quick and easy beef burrito with Spanish rice in 5 minutes, all made with ingredients you select for your family. This is possible thanks to breakthrough design advances, giving you 25% more cooking area than before. New insertable cooking pans that expand your cooking possibilities, and a new controlled
I've never heard of this,
cooking
by the
chamber
way.
with an advanced non-stick surface. The
I feel like I'm just gonna have not.
from the
I'm either
bottom
gonna have
and
not
in
heard of a lot of
controlled
these, or
environment,
they're
so
just
you're
gonna
not
be
eating
like
a large space like conventional
my
ovens.
fucking
In
childhood,
fact,
you
the
know?
Express cooks up to twice as fast as a conventional oven and saves up to
Like, oh my god, I remember
70%
watching
in
this
oven
commercial on
energy
like fucking
costs. Powerful enough to sear
Cartoon
meats,
Network
yet
as a kid, you know,
gentle
or
enough
I'm
to
just
make a
never gonna have
crispy
heard of any of this
crust.
shit.
You are able to fry, bake, and grill with just one appliance.
The chicken breast will cook in like 7 minutes, where if I put them in the oven, it'll take like 20 minutes.
You don't overeat this way. And you don't get any extra calories because you don't have to use a lot of oil or butter or anything like that.
To have anything where I can actually bake without heating up the kitchen is a plus for me.
It's probably the best product that I've ever
Yeah, it's a
bought.
staple of the kitchen. I don't know how I've never heard of this. I
Ready to
must be
save time and
stupid.
money? All set
Yeah.
to reduce calories? Then let's go. And
Let's
join
go.
Kathy Mitchell, America's
Oh no, it's Kathy
foremost
Mitchell.
cooking
Cat
product
white woman
expert,
jump
to see
scare.
One of the most innovative ways to still enjoy quick, delicious.
Yeah, I remember
satisfying
some
meals. The Express Ready Set Go.
some of these
Just
kind of like
millions
grill
of you, the
solutions,
Express
but not
101
this
is
specific
always
one.
there for me, and I can't imagine improving on what's already my most used kitchen helper. But I've heard improvement is exactly what's happened. And there's only one person in the world who's qualified to let us in on the news. So let's join my friend Kathy Mitchell and discover what's happened to the easiest cooking appliance in my home. Kathy, how are you?
Good to see
Great
you.
to see you too. I love my Express 101.
Well, I think you're going to love it even more now because look what we can do. Big, thick, man-sized
Big,
sandwiches,
thick. Oh, fuck,
beautifully
man-sized.
topped with dishes, full size.
I watched a bit of Jerma doing infomercials, and he was obsessed over how they kept talking about things being
I
man-sized.
think we've made it even more perfect. Come on. Joe, this is the Express Ready, Set, Go.
Well, Kathy, this
Fucking
is
man-sized, more
And
like
it
fat
is
fur
ready.
sized. Am I
Look
right,
what we've
ladies?
done. We took out that center divider, so now you have 25% more cooking area.
So you can cook a lot of different things
Exactly
in here.
right, like how about pizza. It makes the best pizza I've ever had. Now, this is my almost instant pizza dough, and the recipe comes with it. All you have to do is pop it in there and then put whatever toppings you like. It's a personal pizza, so you don't have to wait for the
Yeah,
delivery
rename
man,
fun
pay
size
extra
to
for
man
all the
size, and
toppings.
then
No
what
tip in
man
the
size
drive-thru.
would be to
Exactly. Now, this is that reduced
fat
fat turkey
size.
pepperoni. You'll never
No,
taste it
people
because
would
it's
take that the
so
wrong way.
greasy.
People would take that the
Save
wrong
a lot
way.
of calories. Little light mozzarella. Do you like peppers?
Sure.
Okay, and how about some
Throw it on.
olives?
Oh, more toppings.
Okay, that
Oh,
pizza's
I
gonna
love
take 7 minutes. And we've got a
toppings.
built-in timer, so I just set it for 7 minutes, and it'll call me when the pizza's done. And the go
It'll
part is
call
sitting
you,
right
like,
line.
on your
That green light
phone?
comes on, you know your machine is preheated and ready to start cooking.
Ready, set, go. Wow, a lot of improvements here, Kathy.
And a lot of possibilities. Now, you don't always have to use pizza dough. Like, look here. These are corn tortillas. I'm going to make kind of a Mexican stacked pizza. And what I did was I just spread some beans on this corn tortilla, and we're going to just drop
So this
it
is
right
like
in there.
just like
Perfectly.
Now I'm gonna stack
the
another
grill
one on top
equivalent of a
that. And now we're just gonna
microwave
put on some
then.
meat. This is a great way to get rid of leftovers.
You're so right, Marshmallow.
And this one's only going to take about
It's
5
just like,
minutes.
it's just to
So
make
set that
kids
timer
not
for
feel
5
bad
minutes.
about
Oh,
how
don't lose
small
track
the
of what's
portions
cooking.
they
Have
get
you ever
are,
had
is
a
why it's called
Hawaiian
fun
pizza?
size. Because they call it like
Okay,
light
this is
or
pita
like
bread.
small
And it tastes
size. The
almost
kid would
exactly
fucking
like
cry. I
pizza
don't
crust.
want
Pita
small
pizza.
size. I
So
want
that's
big
just drop
size,
that
you
in there. Now,
know.
all you have to do is add your
So I have
toppings.
to like
Okay, just
Just
switch
dress it
around
up
there.
to make it sound more
This case, I'm
appealing.
going to use Canadian bacon.
Okay.
So we just make like a little pinwheel of that around there.
Canadian
so we got some
bacon.
cheese here. You want to add the pineapple?
Sure, just scoop out a
throw
couple
I have
of
been
chunks
told
on there.
countless
Yeah.
times that
You can
Canadian
have
bacon
exactly
is
what
just
you want on
ham,
it. And that's going to take
possibly
again,
just
about
on
only 5 minutes
iCarly.
because the crust
And
is
then I've been
basically already
told
cooked.
This is all
outside of
great, but I
iCarly
think
that it
all
is
of us
not
are
just
really gonna
ham.
miss cooking those side-by-side meals you used to show
Oh,
us.
I don't think you're going to miss it at all. Come on, let me show you something. Is this what you thought you were going to miss? This is the new insertable divider pan, and it goes in just like that.
So now you've got 2 machines.
Fuck them
And it's
kids,
still
bro.
the world's best
Truer words I've
Love those
never,
omelets.
never been
Just
said
2
better
beaten
than
eggs,
that.
and I'm going to divide it between the wells just like this. So for the guys,
Oh.
you like those meat and potato omelets?
Yep.
Some steak and some potatoes, a few mushrooms. And on the other side, how about a veggie omelet? This is mushrooms and peppers and onions. Now I'm going to just put a little cheese on top. And
That's one of those things where it just looks
And
so
neatness doesn't count.
gross
I
in
refuse to-
practice.
It's gonna rise up
Like
again.
when it
Gonna
cooks
rise up
up,
in
it's gonna
7
look
minutes,
great,
we're
but
gonna
it's just
have
so
a perfect
liquidy,
omelet.
Cooking
like
from
pre-cooked.
top.
It looks disgusting.
Now, how about a weekend breakfast? How about some stuffed French toast?
Stuffed French toast? I've never heard of that
Oh,
one.
it's delicious. I bought this extra thick bread. I've spread it with a little cream cheese and some strawberry jam. And all I'm going to do is
You
I'm gonna go
bought
ahead and use this
extra
egg
thick bread? Isn't it
substitute.
just
So
called
roll that sandwich in that egg batter.
buying a
And in
loaf
this
and
case,
cutting
now
it
I'm using
thick?
the entire cooking area of the machine. That's going to take about 5 minutes. So I just set the timer for 5 minutes. And how about some lunch?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I'm going to make you a grilled sandwich. So I've just got a nice piece of French bread here. I'm going to put on a little ham and some cheese and some tomatoes and the top. Now, I like to brush it with just a little bit of olive oil, which is very healthy for you. And we'll pop that right in there.
You said this is French
Like a
toast?
panini.
And that'll cook in just about
Yeah, this is just a
5
fucking
minutes. So I'll
panini.
set that timer. And over here, I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches at once, so I've got the divider in. Now you like wraps?
Yeah.
This is pastrami, so I'm gonna put a little bit of mustard on it first. You can use the different colored tortillas,
That-
the red
that
and the green
spread
tortillas,
of,
and just lay that on there.
mustard
Yeah,
just
the
looks like a
chili
fucking
bowl
rune.
and some Swiss
Imagine
cheese.
seeing
Sure.
Kathy
And
Mitchell
pastrami with that
casting
picture.
hexes on you with
Fold
mustard.
the sides and roll it up.
Mustard!
Miniaturize the food because this has got plenty of room and you've got a nice deep well top and bottom.
And it's got the hinged lid, so it'll raise up.
Exactly. Now how about a corn dog?
Oh, I love corn dogs. It reminds me of being at the fair.
Well, you're just a big kid. I know that.
I am.
Now, just like if I was
You're a
cooking this in
fucking
the oven,
toddler.
I'd spray the pan. I'm going to spray my
Okay.
express. That way there's no sticking ever. Now, when I make a corn dog, personally, I put the whole hot dog in, but a friend of mine says they like it cut up because that way they get dog in every bite. So, like
So
that.
you got the whole pack in there.
It all works just like that. And close that lid. About 7 minutes.
All right, ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go. Ah, that's your pizza calling you. Come on.
Okay. Kathy, it smells like
Oh,
a pizzeria
pizza.
in
Oh,
here.
I know, but it doesn't cost like
Moshi
a
moshi.
pizzeria in here because these pizzas cost about $1 each. Look at this, a perfect personal pizza with exactly what you want on it.
See, like,
that's our Hawaiian with the Canadian
I'm
bacon
the,
and the pineapple.
Hawa-
And
the-
now our
The
stacked
pineapple on
Look at
pizza
that.
apologist.
Now that's
That
our
is an
tortillas.
ungodly
Oh,
amount of
that's
olives on that
small.
pizza,
it
though.
does. Doesn't it smell great? I'm going to add on a little bit of lettuce and tomato.
Get this.
And my daughter made this up. These are crushed nacho chips, and it just gives it a little zing.
Fiesta.
Fiesta, exactly. Now,
Okay.
right on time. Here's our pepperoni pizza.
This just
Now,
reminds me of the
this is your
Salco skit
traditional
I
pepperoni
recorded
pizza.
where I was
And
just
that
making
dough
toast
smells
in a
so good.
toaster.
Fresh
Wait
dough.
till you taste. Now this is just can you hear how crisp
Oh, we
it
gotta,
is?
I gotta get
Crunch
Tin
to
and
that
like
crunch.
record an
Are
infomercial
you
parody
finally
for if he ever does a
gonna
Salco
I am, but it's gonna
sequel.
be really hot.
I'm gonna jump in and eat it. So fresh, so crisp, and so
Okay,
gooey
but
at
you
the
you
top.
could
And
tell
believe
that
it or
man
not,
was
that's
burning
about
his
200
fucking
calories
mouth at
and
that and then
$1.
just trying to
So
play it
breakfast
off.
is ready. You know, people love omelets. A lot of people are afraid to make it, but look how easy
So
they can
fresh!
do it.
Oh,
Just
it's so
move,
fresh and
fold it.
easy
And
to
another
make
thing
in
you're gonna
only
love
7
about the
minutes.
insertable
Oh,
divider pan
so look at
is
the
that it
fucking
makes it easier
paramedic.
to serve. And look, this just pop right out and onto the plate. That's our meat lovers omelet, and here's our vegetarian
I'm
omelet.
not
and look
into
how they just come
eggs.
right out.
That's my
No
nuclear
cleanup.
take.
That would
I'm
just
not
wipe
into
out with a
eggs.
damp cloth, but you know, it'll go in the dishwasher. It's wonderful.
More versatility for
Absolutely.
you there.
Look,
Okay,
here's
I'm
our French toast.
stuffed French toast.
Exactly, and remember, I can utilize the whole base and the other side of the spatula that lifts the larger things, and look at this. Now, wait till I cut into this. Remember, this has the stuffing of the cream cheese and the strawberries, and it's hot. Oh, does that look delicious? We barely had time for breakfast, and now lunch is ready. Now, you remember this was our grilled sandwich.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't
Our
that beautiful?
panini.
Right. Now I'm going to use the large side of the spatula and just lift that onto the cutting board. And I want you to see that it is just
What's funny for
chock
me
full of stuff. Doesn't that look delicious?
is I'm
So
dangerously
crisp and so
approaching a
delicious.
very like dark
Alright,
and
now look over
depressing
here,
part of
because
this
here's our
story I'm
pork.
writing.
There it is. Look at all
And
those
so
little
it's gonna
guys
just
in
have
there.
to be
Check it out.
underscored by
Yeah,
Kathy
that's
Mitchell and
easy,
Ron
just like
Popeil,
that.
isn't
I just
it?
like a little bit of mustard to dip it in as they
Sure,
eat it. And now this
Like,
is
that's
our
just what my
pastrami
life is
wrap.
gonna be.
Let's cut into that guy and see what we
Writing
got. Oh, look
depressing
how
fiction
full
while
it is.
watching
Doesn't that look
infomercials.
delicious?
Look at that.
Oh,
It smells like a deli in here.
it
That's
does.
wonderful.
Oh, I love a good wrap. Now, are you ready for some dinner?
I'm always ready for
All
food.
right, come on down here.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're going to put
You
a
think they
steak
just
in
threw all
this?
that shit
I
out,
put
by the
my Ready,
way?
Set, Go steak up against the finest
They
restaurant.
just threw
in
out
the
all
world.
this food
All right, now I'm just
afterwards.
brushing with a little bit of steak sauce.
Like, well,
And we're just gonna
thanks
put
for
it
filming,
right
everybody.
in.
Into the dumpster it goes.
So the divider is out, so you have the full cooking area now
Right,
you
now
can
you
use.
hear that sizzling?
Wow.
You like onions and mushrooms?
Oh, sure.
So I'm going to cut up this mushroom and onion.
Okay.
Now let me turn this over. I want to show you how much sear we've got already on that steak. Look at that.
Okay, that's not
this does
safe.
heat up quickly.
That's
Oh, it does.
probably
Now
a
I'm just gonna go
fire
ahead and put in those
hazard.
Mushrooms and onions.
If it's seared that quickly,
And that's going to cook to medium in about 7 to 8 minutes. Now,
Holy shit.
How about some unfried fried chicken?
Well, that's
fried
fair,
chicken
Marshmallow.
Is so delicious and so much fat. I've got a skinless breast.
puts a good
and
use
some
then, I
legs,
guess.
And I'm going to just roll them in some crushed up cereal crumbs. You can use any kind of cereal you want. Just crush it up real
just
fine.
typed,
Now, the
"Oh
only
my
oil I'm gonna
hog"
use for
in
this chicken is a
this,
little
this
nonstick
fucking
spray.
novel
Deep fat
transcript.
fryer, no
Manuscript.
Frying, exactly.
I fucking wrote "Oh my hog"
You know,
in the
without that
manuscript
divider,
instead of "Oh my god."
25% more room.
3 big pieces of chicken in there.
I want to
Now, all
keep
these
that, but
recipes
that'd
are
be
in the
so
cookbook,
out
and
of character
fries.
for the
That
person
chicken's
I'm
gonna
writing
take
it
about 10
to
12
say.
minutes, depending on how big the
I need to
pieces
make a
are,
character
okay?
who would
All
actually
right,
say
now
"Oh
over
my
here,
hog" now.
I've got a full course meal.
And there's our
And a
divider.
side dish. These are pork tenderloin medallions.
Ranzer,
that I've marinated in
yeah.
a little teriyaki. Listen to that sizzle. Now, for a side dish for pork, I love sweet potatoes. So I've got some sweet potatoes and apple pieces mixed up together with a little bit of brown sugar. And that is going to cook in about 8 minutes.
All right.
And it's not like
Baby,
in the
oh, I
microwave
was like,
where the food
oh,
comes out
sorry, I
hot.
just was like, are they gonna cook the baby?
It's warm, and in fact, being able to cook with a little bit of oil is a good, healthy habit for me and my kids.
I thought they
My
were gonna
husband
cook
watching
the
our weight,
baby.
Trying to get healthy.
I was like,
For a
no,
working person,
don't cook the baby,
Very fast.
Mary,
just
Mary,
use your-
don't cook the baby.
And then all your dishes throw in the dishwasher, and you're done.
It's got a timer on it. It tells you when to put things in. It's quick, and when you finish, you don't have to clean it up. It's great.
This
great.
is the mini food pan, and it's probably my favorite because it'll just cook everything. Like, for instance, cinnamon rolls. I love to make cinnamon rolls in the morning for the kids, but who wants to heat up that big old
I'll be
oven,
done in
fry
about
it
8
and grill it,
minutes.
and then bake them for 15 minutes. So in here, I just spray it with a little nonstick. I cut each cinnamon rolls into 3 pieces.
Fucking,
so now we're going to make
that's the
mini
Echidna
minis, and these
birthday,
will take
the Echidna
4 minutes.
breakfast
Remember,
surprise.
It's ready, set, 4 minutes to go. Okay. Now over here, I've got some little smoky sizzling
Michael's
in there.
dad
I'm gonna
should
put some
throw
things
the
in it, like
baby
my
in the
grandkids love this.
Kathy
And while I
Mitchell
do this, if you
grill.
could go back to the refrigerator and bring me a pan. You'll find
Oh
it.
no!
I've just got some pancake mix, and I'm going to pour it right over those little smoky links.
Had a-
And these are going to make
Had a
great
bad
finger
dream.
food. I find that little
Better put
kids
the baby
really
in to
would
set
ruin
it
their
and forget
fingers.
it. By Ron
Those are
Popeil.
making about 4 minutes.
All right.
You know what I did? At night before I go to bed, I take a frozen tater tot, drop it into each well, and then pour some egg over it and put it in the refrigerator. Then all I have to do is get up, pop it into the ready, set, go, and I'll have egg stirs. or potatoes and eggs in 4 minutes. Ready, set, go. Okay, now, how about some meatballs? I know you like
So
meatballs.
many of these fucking grills on the world's
Yes.
longest
These are
table.
made special low-cal meatballs. These are ground turkey. Less than 3 ingredients.
What am
my
I doing?
kind of
I'm trying
recipe.
to remind
These
myself of
meatballs,
something I wrote
absolutely,
at 7
and
in the
pop it
morning
right in
because
there.
I have a
Now,
really
these
bad
are cooked
habit
without
of
watching,
writing
without
7 in the
without
morning.
in just about 8
She
minutes.
drove the
Now,
pot to school and put the
taste
kid in
really
the
hard to
oven.
tell the difference. Now, I've heard you have a
Kathy,
party.
no!
Yeah, as long as it's before 8 o'clock.
Well, you know, hors d'oeuvres go with a party, and what I've got here are some crab stuffed mushrooms. All I do is mix up the stuffing and then top each one with a mushroom. So they're kind of upside down right now, but when they're done, we'll flip them over and we'll have hors d'oeuvres in about 4 minutes. It is so much fun.
4-minute hors d'oeuvres.
That's right.
All right, ready, set, go.
Oh, I think that steak is ready. You ready for that challenge?
Yep.
All right, and let's take a look.
Oh, look at that.
Can you smell that? Oh, man.
You said you'd put this steak up against any other steak?
I
cooked
would
any other
indeed.
way. The mushrooms have been caramelized with the onions.
Isn't
and
that
there's
beautiful?
7
I'm going to
minutes
cut it
for a
right
steak.
down the middle because I want you to see. Look at that. That's perfect medium steak. And now, if you like
That
a little
does
more
not
well
look
done,
cooked.
you can
I'm
leave it
sorry,
a
I
little
don't-
bit longer.
I'm not
So
knowledge
that's gonna
on
be
cooking
fine.
steaks. I don't really
Okay,
like
okay.
cooking
Yeah,
steaks
but
because
it's
I just
worth
don't
it.
like having to deal with the bone, eating around the bone.
It's as good as a restaurant
But that
steak,
does
is
not
it
look cooked.
Kathy, you met the
Perfectly done.
challenge. Excellent. Excellent steak.
All right, now how about some chicken? And would you look at that?
Fantastic. Unfried fried chicken.
Unfried fried chicken. Let's cut the fat way down.
That's a good size
That's a great
dinner.
looking dinner, isn't it?
That's
okay.
beautiful.
Now over here, this is the pork. And again, I love the fact that I can take this out because it makes it so much easier to serve. I'm just gonna put out that pork and let's get those potatoes out. Those are sweet potatoes. Oh, they look delicious, don't they? You want a little taste? Isn't that
It's the
delicious?
most delicious program I've ever worked
I-
on.
All right, I want to show you a couple of ideas over here.
What-
This is an idea
The
you're
guy,
gonna love.
the
This
guy
is
on
my
this,
leftover box.
to me,
Leftovers
just
make great
I hit a
pizzas.
tinge of like thinking like A, he looks like Joe Biden, and then B, he looks like, was it
Now,
Leslie
let's look in the leftover
Nielsen?
box and see what needs to
from
get used
Naked
up. Here's some broccoli. This may be the only way you can get broccoli into your kids. I've got some shredded chicken here.
God,
Let's
I could
add
go for
that.
broccoli.
Okay.
I'm like
And
a
little bit of
freak who
mozzarella
actually
cheese.
enjoys
Get rid of these leftovers. Think of the money I'm
vegetables.
saving.
I actually fucking love cauliflower.
minutes.
Okay, 7-minute
7
pizza.
minutes from pizza.
Like broccoli,
All right.
you need to have
Ooh,
cheese
sounds
on
like
it,
our minis are
honestly,
ready.
but I can eat
Okay.
it raw. I don't mind it.
All right,
cooked.
now this
I don't
was
eat cold,
city minis,
but, you
yes. Okay, now look. Oh, aren't these cute?
Those are
Are these
great.
cute?
Now these are little
they're
peas
so
in a blanket,
cute.
And I want you to see because that's the pancake mix. It's just a little smoky in the bottom of
Look
each
at
one.
that little doggy
And
in
you
there.
put them out on the plate, and the kids just dip them right in the syrup and eat them with their fingers.
What a
it's
fun
just a
breakfast
great
for
breakfast for
kids.
kids. These are the eggsters.
Right, the ones I brought from the fridge.
Right. You can just dump these.
This
right
is
back
overwhelming to watch, by the way, with how many
Just little
times they
potatoes,
just have to
let's see,
talk
I'll
to
put
like
them out.
15
This
different
level,
products,
and this, because
the
it
like
comes
different
out
meals are
right in
there.
the dishwasher, no cleanup at all. Now,
You
all right,
ever
this is,
stuck your dick
not
in a
your
leaf
grandmother's
blower?
meatballs.
Balls. This I've got to try.
All right, now I'm going to give you a tiny little bite of one of them. Just
Okay.
that's
Rancy,
kinda
we were
cheating.
thinking about
And
you
I'm
because
gonna
instead
put
of
some
oh my
more on
god in the
spaghetti.
script I wrote oh my hog.
Is that good? And remember, that's turkey.
So it's almost a health
So
food.
it's, you make those meatballs up ahead of
I would have
time,
kept
when
it,
you
but
get
I
home from
do
work,
not
just pop
think
them in the machine,
Kyle
and you've
Nubb
got
would
dinner in 10
say
minutes. Now over
oh
here,
my
this
hog.
is the party stuff, right?
Right. These were your stuffed
These are
mushroom
the stuffed
caps.
mushrooms. And again, because I can remove that insert, I can just put my plate right on there and flip it over. And look at that.
Wow.
That goes back in there because, if you're having a party, there's nothing worse than cold, hot
Yeah.
burgers. So we can just...
Kathy, this is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, you
but
probably are.
Have you been holding something back from me? Like dessert?
Well, I have some very special desserts. Come on over here and I'll show you. This first one I've got, it's kind of a giant cookie pizza. I call it a cookizza.
A cookizza? What?
This happens to be oatmeal chocolate chip. Anytime.
Oh, that's not cooked. I was like, that looks horrible, Kathy, but it's because she didn't even cook it yet.
In the well.
Right in the well in 4 minutes.
Oh.
Now, I know you love chocolate.
This is straight, again, I said
loves
it,
this one, and he's
this
got those little
straight up
candy
looks like a
bars.
fire hazard,
Candy bar
honestly.
filled cakes. There is a recipe that tells you how to take a box cake mix and split it
cow
into
manure
pieces,
in the
fill wells.
cooker.
Now, in this side, I'm just going to put a little
Oh.
candy bar treat. Now, this is really going to be a mystery dessert because I have no idea what flavor this is.
What?
Into that same chocolate cake. I
Kathy,
have
what are you
10
doing?
Macaroons right down the middle. So we're going to close the lid, set the timer for 7 minutes.
2 different kinds of desserts.
I'm
Now,
going to
come
cook
on over here 'cause
heel.
I got something really special to show you. There's lots of different insert pans that'll go in here. This happens to be the full round insertable. And I like this because I use it for my world famous upside down cake. So in the bottom, I've got some butter and some brown sugar. And I'm just going to put 3 pineapple rings. This will serve 3 to 6 people, depending on who those people are. Okay, so I have the pineapple rings and a little cherry in the middle of each one. And this is just a yellow box cake mix. So you just fill it, pop it in there, and that's going to bake for 7 minutes.
And you didn't have to heat up the whole oven.
And that's going to save you a lot of money on energy. Oop, I think our leftover makeover is done. Okay, smells
fuck
good
up,
in here.
Rancer.
And
There's our white.
She's like, oh, I don't know what flavor this is, and she puts the micros in the
Things you normally
fucking...
would have just thrown out. So it's really good for the budget. And wait until
I
you
need
taste
to
it.
work on writing. I need
You
to
know how
write.
crunchy
I'm
that
getting
is?
so
I know you wanna
distracted
taste it.
yeah, I
cracking
am kind of a
jokes.
pizza fan.
Give that a try.
This was a mistake.
Is that good?
This does not taste like leftovers. It tastes like a freshly cooked meal.
So you're loving the express ready, set, go now as much as I do?
I am, and I'm going to have another bite of pizza.
Hey.
The Express Ready Set Go. This unique cooker can give you a personal pizza in just 7 minutes. Side-by-side meals in under 10 minutes, as well as flaky personal pies. The secret to the Express's quick, thorough cooking is its controlled cooking chamber. Food is cooked from the bottom and the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Eliminating the need to heat up a large oven. Using the Express is so simple. Just turn it on, add your ingredients, turn the timer.
Like, we
and
joke
when
about
you see
these,
the
but, like,
indicator light turn green, go. There's no need to watch the clock. The Express lets you know when you're ready to eat.
We joke about these, but this actually might be like a pretty decent like stove alternative. Yeah, like it's basically just a waffle iron, but like, you know.
5 minutes. When you order, you'll receive the Express Ready Set Go with built-in timer and controlled cooking chamber with an advanced non-stick surface. You'll also receive the insertable divider pan. Plus, Kathy's Meals and Minutes cookbook for all the recipes seen on this show and more. A pizza maker, a pancake maker, a sandwich maker,
And then the air fryer was
and
invented.
an omelet maker could add up to hundreds of dollars. But the Express Ready Set Go and over $100 value is now available for just 3 payments of only $19.95. Plus, if you order now, you'll receive the following bonus items free. The Express Dual Purpose Spatula. Kathy's special
That's the
bonus
stupidest looking
recipes
spatula
for
I've ever seen.
delicious
I'm
dishes
sorry.
under $1. Meals made with 3 ingredients and 100-calorie snacks. The Express Mini Food Pan, perfect for making hors d'oeuvres, mini meals, and desserts. And wait, if you call in the next 7 minutes, we'll give you an upgrade to Express shipping absolutely free. All the bonus items bring the package to an over
God, Amazon has just
$150
ruined
value.
everything. That everything has to be like 2 days or less. Like I saw like 7 to 10 business days Express, and I'm like, that's like fucking so long.
And we'll deduct 1
I'm
payment.
just so poisoned by Amazon.
Just 2 easy payments of $19.95. You save over $100. Order the Express Ready Set Go by calling our toll-free number. Ordering on the web is also easy at ReadySetGo.com. This offer is not available in stores, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. And when you call, be sure to ask about Kathy Mitchell's Easy Eatin' Recipe Club. Also ask about the latest on other insertable cooking pans and accessories. Finally, you have one of the most convenient and satisfying ways to kick the fast food habit and enjoy nutritious, good-tasting food. Save time, money, and calories. Order your Express Ready Set Go now.
You've done it again. You've introduced us to an appliance that makes cooking fun and easy, and I saw it right before my very eyes. You made a pizzeria quality pizza right here in just minutes. It's a pizza maker, it's a panini maker, a perfect omelet maker, and it's even a dessert maker, which I can't wait to try.
And don't forget the new accessories, the insertable divider pan for
Right,
cooking
yeah,
2
I
meals
was
at one
looking
time,
what you
and the
posted. Yeah, it
fantastic
basically
mini
seems
food
exactly
bed
what I
with
thought
some
is.
fun back in
It's
cooking.
probably
I'm
not
impressed
good,
with
but
the
if you're like a
controlled cooking chamber
fucking
that cooks
broke-ass
food from the
student,
bottom
it's probably fine
and the
enough.
top, and it lets me fry and bake and grill all with one appliance while saving me time, saving me money, and saving energy.
And that's an almost 70% savings in energy costs. And you know the cookbook gives you simple step-by-step instructions, and most are made in under 10 minutes.
Finally, dessert.
Okay, well, are you ready for the family cookie?
I am so ready.
Kukitsa?
The kukitsa.
All right, now this is
That's
big
just a
cookie.
giant.
Make
But
one
if you
big
have a
cookie.
favorite cookie recipe, you can use
Hi,
it.
I'm
Like
getting more
out of the
distracted
middle.
if anything,
Oh,
Kath, but I'm
goodness.
trying my best.
Pile of ice cream in the
But
middle.
like,
All
I
right,
don't know.
Here's your dad's
when I
favorite.
think
That looks familiar.
to fucking
Get that guy
the
out
virgin
there. Put it
cookiza
right on
versus
plate.
the
Now, this is
Chad
the
of
Joy's
Once
almond
Rolls
cake,
Pizza
remember?
Treatza.
Macaroons in the
Right.
center. That really is beautiful
Isn't
the
that
way
beautiful?
it came up.
Now let's see.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna solve the mystery of what's in the mystery cake. Oh, I think that was some caramel.
Yep, great. And finally, the
Oops,
pastry
I
was
threw in the
Yes,
baby's
pineapple
diaper.
Upside down cake.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so we're just gonna turn
Optional
that upside
insert
down.
pan. Wait, you
And
don't even
flip it
get the
over.
pan as part of the purchase?
You know,
It's
I
an
usually leave one piece of
upcharge?
pineapple behind. Oh,
Oh,
they all came out.
Kathy, look at that.
Oh, that
is
looks
a piece of
horrific.
artwork.
That looks like
Fast food
amber.
can be
It just looks like a
fantastic food
fucking
thanks to the
fossil.
Express Ready, set, go. How about some dessert?
I know there's some Ron. I just pulled up a playlist. I know there's a Ron Popeil. There's some Ron Popeil stuff on here. I don't know of
Proceeding
what,
with a paid
but
advertisement for the Express Ready Set Go, brought to you by GT Direct, Louisville, Colorado.
Okay, it's just gonna... Oh, okay.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series.
Can I get it to just always be on top, or do I have to move it every time?
Special television offer from Miracle Blade Knives. Stay tuned to find out how you can get America's best-selling knife set, the entire Miracle Blade Perfection Series, free. You heard right, the entire system free. Stay tuned for details. Fed up with knives that just won't cut? Tired of dull knives that destroy your dinners? Disturbed by what it takes just to prepare the evening meal? Then welcome the all-new Miracle Blade 3 Perfection.
I feel like I remember that, Marshmallow. I do think I remember that, yeah.
Pineapple in mid-air. A design so extraordinary, it uses a control ball to make chopping, cutting, mincing, and dicing easier than ever before. Handles so ingenious, you can cut from top to bottom and your hands never get in the way. A set of knives so good, they're called the Perfection Series. And so durable, they're worthy of the name Miracle Blade.
I've never had a knife that cut this beautiful.
God.
They perform just the way they're advertised to perform.
I've never understood the obsession with selling knives like this, honestly.
I want these for my husband. Now give me the number.
I want this for my husband, so give me the number.
Millions have enjoyed the quality, durability, and value of Miracle Blade.
Maybe, I don't know, Rancer. It might be on here. Again, this is a pretty big playlist I've thrown on.
Perfection Series, with its comfort handles, unique design, spectacular edge.
I just remember at Sam's Club, every so often there would just be like some guy well just talking about like selling knives or whatever, and I think it was probably some pyramid scheme, but it was like always so weird that every so often they would just allow a guy to
over $200 worth of knives,
like present their weird knife Ponzi scheme.
Please join Chef Tony as he takes the
Chef Tony
all the way to France, to the world-famous
in France
Art Cooking School, where he showed the Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series to a class of chefs. You know what they say, the French are a tough audience. If they like the
yeah, you're probably right,
you
Bug.
know they're good. Take a look.
Don't blink your eyes or turn your head.
Like the knives I have in my house are just the family knives we've had for like 20 years, so I don't know what a good knife would look like, I guess.
And one look, you can see it's not an ordinary knife. Look, the handles are recessed. It's a comfort grip.
Okay, this just looks like something you'd use to kill someone, though.
Hardened and tempered, stainless steel, the best of the best. Watch as sharp.
Like this just looks like something you would use in like a fucking like D&D campaign, though, for your rogue.
It's the knife that does the cutting, not Chef Tony. Gentlemen, if you do any carving, you're gonna
It's the knife that does the cutting, not Chef Tony? What?
Huh? Roast beef, turkey, chicken, pot roast. Every time you draw that blade, you'll get perfect slices. See that fork in the front? That's for company. Lift it up, serve it right on.
Right, maybe I'll put that on in a bit, Rancer. This is a 3-part fucking infomercial for some reason.
Started between the skin and the meat, and that poor fish will jump out of its skin. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a very MMO knife, like a starter knife in an MMO.
Now that's what I call a shark knife, and it should be. But maybe you have some frozen food. You're gonna love this. You can cut frozen salmon, lake trout, lake perch. You know, a lot of people abuse their knives.
Oh yes, I love wood pulp in my...
I think you can see.
Speaking of sawing...
That would dull any knife you have, but not the Miracle Blade, and I'm just getting started. Listen, I know you're not going to go home and cut solid rock, but when I tell you that knife will cut chicken bones, ham bones,
I think this is...
frozen vegetables.
I think this is an egregious amount of sharpness, Tony. I think this is an egregious amount of sharpness, Tony.
In your lifetime. And if you remember years ago in our commercials, we used to cut this. But this is aluminum, and look, it's like butter for the Miracle Blade. Let me give it a real test for you. This
is a human arm. Don't ask where I got it from, though.
Go home and cut metal with this knife. It's not made for cutting the muffler off your truck, but you have to agree. I give that knife more abuse in 10 seconds than you'll give it in your lifetime.
Yeah, Chef Tony is scaring me. I don't like this. I don't like this one at all.
Look at those filings. If I took the off the teeth and edge of that knife, I couldn't cut peanut butter with it. But watch what I do now. Here's a professional test. The length of the blade. the middle of the blade, the tip of the blade. Every single time you pick up this knife, it'll cut just like it came out of the box.
Like, if I heard that Chef Tony was arrested on murder charges, I'd be like, I bet I know what he used.
Imagine today, tomorrow, next week, 10 years from now, we guarantee in writing that the Miracle Blade must stay just that sharp. But wait a minute. Fresh bread, my mother's favorite. You're going to love this. And I mean soft. Look, you
soft.
can cut that bread as
I'm
thick
sorry.
or as thin as you like.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what this is about me.
But wait a minute.
But the way he squeezed the bread just felt very satisfying.
And I mean soft.
Soft.
Look,
He just
you can cut
pinches
that
the
bread
bread.
as thick or as thin as you like. Now watch this. When it
Pinch
gets
the
to
bread
bottom,
like
my hand doesn't touch.
pinching,
Full
like a
stroke,
grandma
perfect
pinching your
slice, and that's what I
cheeks.
call cutting. Now, if you don't buy one of my knives, you'll remember me. When you go home and pull out one of your war clubs,
I gotta get back. I gotta back to writing. I gotta get back to writing. It's just that Chef Tony is such a cognito hazard that I just cannot focus.
Yeah, right. Listen, I told you it's the Miracle Blade Perfection.
I've gotta make that a channel point redeem. You're so right for saying that.
What it doesn't do is chop. This one is our rock and chop. There hasn't been a design change on a knife like that. Look at this. In over 100 years. The same stainless steel.
Again, why do these look like they came out of Final Fantasy? This is like, this is what a kitchen knife would look like in Eorzea.
It centers the knife right in my hand. Now you get no fatigue in the hand. You get perfect results each and every time.
God, if he like,
when I rock that blade back and forth, you'll get perfect minces. I mean, that's what
if he fucked up and like cut his finger, you know that finger's coming straight off with how fucking sharp these knives are.
Place it back together, and when it comes to cooking, when you cook this fast, this simple, this easy, and that safe, and look at my knife. This is called the Quick Release Aerators. It releases your food. It's a great cheese knife, and I'm still not done. This one is our boning and fillet knife. Look at that design. See how flexible that blade is? I tell you, when you want to butterfly a pork chop with this knife, watch what I do. All you do is let the knife work for you. Imagine stuffing a pork chop that fast. And
I'm
guys,
glad
if you're a fisherman,
Google spell check is absolutely horrid. I'm glad it at least knows to just correct me. Just give me a pat on the back and correct me every time I fuck up spelling embarrassment. Yeah, that's totally just a thieves' dagger.
Chop and scoop. Very thin blade, but notice the same AccuGrip handle. I love this for tedious work. When you want to do parsley, garlic, onions, fresh basil, cilantro, fresh ginger. When you have a knife that's designed this well, you get perfect results. And watch, I can actually scoop the food and take it right to my favorite recipe.
Everyone's so mind blown that he can use the blunt edge of a knife, the blunt side of a knife, to pick up fucking parsley.
I have 7 more knives for you.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine after he cuts the fucking? After he cuts the fucking sledgehammer, the second he tries to cut the parsley, it just shatters.
Welcome back, Tony.
Hi, Tom.
So what exactly is the offer and the price?
Oh, Tom, I'm glad you asked. First, you're going to get the all-new Miracle Blade 3 Slicer. This is the one you use for cutting frozen foods, breads, cakes, and meats. That's a $30 value. And this is our Rock and Chop. That's a $40 knife. Sure. And this is my boning and fillet knife. Great for meats and chicken. That's a $20 value. Sure. And listen, my mom's favorite. That's the chop and scoop.
What if one of these is just a circumcision?
That's over $100 worth of knives.
Absolutely.
And at that price, they're worth every penny.
Sorry.
But over the last 10 years, the Miracle Blade name has become a name people trust. So we want everybody watching to take advantage of our new offer. So we're keeping the price the same. Listen, one payment, $39.95.
Thank God he's just talking about prices now. I can actually get back to writing.
You're smiling. I know there's more, right?
You know I'm just getting started.
Yes, you are.
Check this out.
Okay.
This is our Perfection paring knife. I want you to notice how it's beveled. Watch what I do. You can peel tomatoes, limes, turnips, oranges, lemons, apples, beets, radishes, and everything in between. A good paring knife is worth its weight in gold, and that's exactly what this is. But we're not selling the paring knife. I'm going to send everybody watching one of my Perfection paring knives.
He just goes full Magneto on him.
Check check this out. These are Miracle Blade kitchen shears. People are going to use this for fresh and roasted
Now I'm just
chicken,
imagining Magneto replacing Chef Tony in this commercial.
That's a $20 value, and you never have
Oh, those
to
mini
shop them.
Oreos
I'm
fucking
gonna
rule,
include them
though.
also. And Tom,
Oh, I haven't had
don't
mini
mind if
Oreos in
everybody
so
watching
long.
Four knives, do you?
That's my hot take. I think mini Oreos are better than actual Oreos.
Utility knives. Check this out. They have the same steel, same edge, the same dishwasher safe handles on all our knives. That's a $20 value, and I'm going to include them absolutely free. The entire Miracle Blade Perfection series also comes with my Slice for Life pledge to you. If the Miracle Blade should ever dull for any reason, even if the damage is your fault, you send the knife back to us and we'll replace it for as long as you live. I'll also
As long as you live?
guide, special tips and hints.
It's the most threatening lifetime guarantee I've ever heard in my life, Tony.
Worth of our Miracle Blades, all for just one payment of $39.95.
Well, Tony, besides these knives being beautiful, which they are, that is a fantastic deal.
Thank you, and I'm going to make it irresistible. When you call the 800 number on the
Okay.
screen right now in the next 20...
Maybe it's still... It's over. Maybe it's still, like, low quality of the, Maybe it's the low quality of this tape. I just looked at Chef Tony and I was like, is that Kevin James? Like, what if this is just Kevin James fucking with us the entire
For a friend
time?
and a loved one. Or gentlemen, you guys are always stealing your wives' knives anyway.
Guilty.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
That's a
Fucking
$30
Paul
value.
Blart,
Right into a
knife
tackle
cop.
box, over $200 worth of Miracle Blades, still for only one payment of $39.95. And don't forget my You Gotta Love 'Em or Don't You Dare Keep 'Em guarantee. If these knives aren't the best you've ever owned, return them within 30 days for a no questions asked refund. And keep the extra Miracle Blade as my gift to you.
Now it's time to pick up the phone and call. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with more
Chef
High
Tony
Tech.
Mall
Wait
Shop!
until you see how the Miracle Blade 3 can
Oh,
save
I would
you
VIP you a
$50
second time if I could.
C'était formidable. La démonstration a été très bonne.
Does Kyle Nubb speak again?
I have to use 12, 13 kinds of knives.
Would she say yeah?
And here for 2 or 3 knives, you can do everything together.
Fed up with knives that just won't cut? Tired of dull knives that destroy your dinners? Disturbed by what it takes
What the
just
fuck
to
is
prepare
Rugrats
the
ass
evening meal?
pizzicato, by the way?
Welcome the all-new Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series. Designed and engineered like no other knives ever. They'll get you out of the kitchen fast and easy. Made to the highest standards of German stainless steel, with a look, feel, and cutting ability that is revolutionary. They're a joy to use, and you'll be proud to put them on display. Similar knife sets are $200 to $300, but you won't pay anywhere near that. For a limited time only, the Miracle Blade Perfection Series is yours for just $39.95. That's less than
Answer is
any
yes.
price
Kyle Nubb would say
anywhere at
yeah.
any time. But wait, call in the next 20 minutes and
Sorry,
we'll
why
make
are we
this
going
offer
again? Why are we hating
irresistible.
knife
We'll
blocks?
send you a second complete set of knives free. Use it yourself or give it to a friend. Just imagine, that's now nearly $500 worth of knives for just one payment of only $39.95. And the Perfection Series comes with this lifetime guarantee. To stay sharp the first time.
I don't think I've seen that
Hug
Hugbeast video.
For a lifetime.
I've mainly just watched his one on comics.
Forever. Have your credit card ready when
Like,
you
I was
call
literally
with this
rewatching the
incredible
Penny
offer.
Pincher
2 complete
one
Miracle Blade sets,
earlier.
20 knives and 2
That one's a good
shears, almost $500 worth of knives for just $39.95. And if you don't think the Miracle Blades are the best knives you've ever used,
In my
just return
defense-
them for a full refund and keep Chef Tony's extra
In my
Miracle Blade
defense,
slices
off-stream,
as our free
me,
gift.
Tin,
And now you can
Vespa,
buy the
and
Miracle
Cobb
Blades
would
on
like
the web
frequently just
at
watch 90s
freemiracleblades.com.
commercials, and so I
This
thought,
offer
you
will
know,
not last.
this would be fine to watch while writing.
Well, this one
I am
nice
learning
one
my
nice
lesson now.
is worth the $39.
I am learning my
And
lesson
your whole
now.
set, Man, you got something going for yourself. That's great.
You'll have to watch that one at some point, a Marshmallow.
They're awesome
I do like Hugbeast's videos.
I'll get these for her.
Let me copy the video. $39.
That's a good deal.
That's a good
Hi,
deal.
welcome back.
That's a really
If
good.
you're wondering what we're doing
I
next,
need that as a soundboard redeem
find it
too.
interesting
That's
to
a
put
good
the
deal.
Miracle Blade 3 to what many people would call a real-life torture test.
That's right, Tom. And this
A
is
real-life
James Evans,
torture
a real-life
test.
carpenter.
I
Hi,
gotta-
James.
How you doing?
I understand
Okay,
you're doing some work
okay,
for
back
us,
to
right?
it.
That's correct. I'm making an opening for a window a medicine cabinet, and a couple outlets.
Now remember what we told you. You can use the drill to start the holes, but all the cuts must be done with the Miracle Blade 3 only, okay?
Okay, that's the deal.
We'll be right back with you, James.
You know, Tony, my wife could tell
Yo,
you that
thanks for the resub, the 68 months, Tin.
flying colors.
Absolutely.
Only 68 easy payments of $5.99.
How did it actually? I've never heard a text-to-speech actually say $5, like dollars and cents there. That's crazy.
Here's the knife. I put the point on the board and I draw it back. When you have a sharp
There's-
knife, you're going to get perfect results each and
I gotta
every
get
time.
something to drink in a
Everybody
bit.
can do it just like
There's
that.
some prime Sonic cart horn sounds in these commercials, these infomercials. Tin.
Right. I'm just gonna draw it back.
There's some really good ones.
Oh man. Oh man. I mean, talk about feeling confident with a knife. Look at that.
You take the other kind of knife, you go, and then you have to glue out a tomato, or you get a fat slice, or you never know what you're going to get. But this, man, you can get a paper-thin slice, and it just works wonderfully.
It's a perfect slice. It's a perfect slice.
It worked on cheese, it worked on avocados, steaks, you name it. It worked on so many things
Yeah.
that I was happy to cook. If I could
Oh no, someone's cutting up my horn.
You know, it used to be, Tom, that you use a straight edge for carving.
You know what, Fair Marshmallow?
A serrated knife for frozen
I don't
food.
blame you.
With a multi-function edge, we replace all three. Let's start out
Again, he
with
just
carving.
looks like Kevin James to me. Chef Tony just looks like Kevin James with a fake mustache.
I'm telling you, with the Miracle Blade 3, you're going to get perfect results each and every time. And look at this. It's picture perfect. It's amazing.
You know, Tony, when the food looks good, it seems to taste even better.
Absolutely. And as a bread knife?
My wife bought a bread maker, and we quit using it because neither of us could slice the hot bread.
Uh-huh. Take a look at this. Imagine, you can cut hot bread, fresh bread, any type of bread you like, fast and simple. And as a frozen food knife, you're going to love it. I said you can cut anything and everything. Look at this. With the Miracle Blade, there is nothing you can't cut. It does absolutely
Okay, but like as someone who like struggles opening up corned beef because the little like twisty key thing you do keeps like breaking the wrapping, I would not mind having one of these obscenely strong knives to be able to just open up the entire can of corned beef. What is
Many of which
this?
he designed. On a recent visit, he talked about some of the Miracle Blade innovations.
The way this handle
What is this fucking Pawn Stars ass interlude?
Like a triangle, right? If you grip something and grasp, as you look at your hand, okay, see how it forms a triangle.
Exactly.
You don't make a round, you don't make a
That's
flat.
right.
That's right. Unreal, huh? You can see the three-sided.
Yes.
It's
triangle
Jerry the
shape.
Knife
That's the way
Master
your
or whatever
hand
it said his name
is. You need
was.
Mother Nature to grip something. This thing is so comfortable in your hand. I dare to compare it to anything else.
And Arlen, the rock and chop blew me away.
This is unreal. This particular pattern came about.
I think
as a
that's
result
Chef
of
Tony in
my
his civilian
liking the
disguise.
Oriental cleavers, but rather than the straight blade, we put a radius on this, so it gives you that rock and chop feature. The other important feature is the control ball.
Picture it, picture.
The idea of watching
The
professional chefs
control
pinch
ball,
cook with
huh?
their finger and thumb. So I said, what you need is a little fixture there. And it is so simple. Which
Chef Tony's alter ego.
You simply grab it with your thumb and forefinger and roll around it, and it locks it into your hand.
Civilian
You can get all
Tony.
kinds of control, whether you've got dexterity or not. And I also think it looks cool.
Oh, absolutely. I got to thank you for your hard work and great designs.
Oh, my pleasure, Tony. It was really a labor of love.
So I have like a browser extension. I think it's called like Enhanced YouTube or Improve YouTube. I think it's called Improve YouTube. And one of the features I have is make it so it doesn't autoplay the next video in a playlist because YouTube removed that shit. And so that's why I have to manually start the next video up.
Sometimes my hands get stiff and with arthritis, but it was very, very comfortable using this.
That's beautiful, man. Sweet.
I cook for a family of 6. I buy big bulks of meat, and if they're frozen, I have to defrost the whole thing. So with these knives, I just took one of the knives out and cut it, and it worked.
I hope you can get them shipped out to England because I think that's really, really good.
I mean, probably, Kath.
Tom, there's still one more Miracle
You're
Blade
probably
3
right that
exclusive I
a can,
haven't
like
talked
an electric
about. Over the
can
years, so
opener
many
would
people
probably
always
be
say, "Chef
better for
Tony,
me.
What knife do I use for what?
You're right, Tim.
Confused again. When you want to slice something, you reach for your
all-purpose slicer.
And let's say you want to chop something. Look, You reach for
I just want to get to Ron and Peel and get to something far more dry so I can focus more.
Friends,
Like, this entire infomercial has been such a cognito
I
hazard.
can use it just like a traditional cleaver. But here's where the magic begins. This is called the AccuGrip control ball. When I hold the knife here, it centers my hand. So all you have to do is go up and down.
Do I capitalize sis?
Power and perfect results each and every time. No fatigue in the hand, and take a look at the results.
That's great.
And watch, there's little slots.
I'm just
here on the
frequently
blade.
having to like
They're
go
called
through my
release
writing to make
areas.
sure
Watch,
like I'm
no matter what
consistent
you're
with
slicing,
everything.
Check this out. Nothing sticks to the blade.
I really dig this this curved thing. This is really cool.
It's extremely smooth is what I liked about it. Just cut right through the onion and the tomato.
And I want the onions perfectly sliced, and then with the cilantro, boom. I was having a lot of fun making my salsa.
Our knives can actually save you money the first time you go shopping. Take a look. Here's pre-cut store-bought chicken, $2.39 a pound. Whole chicken, watch, 89 cents a pound. Cut it with the Miracle Blade, figure it out. That's an average of $3 savings per chicken, 52 weeks in a year. That's over $150 worth of savings just on chicken. And salmon, one of my favorites. Look, pre-cut, $6.99 a pound. Buy the salmon whole, $2.69 a pound. You save over $4 a pound, and with the Miracle Blade, it's just that easy. Just to show you exactly what I mean, I have $100 worth of pre-cut food.
That looks pretty good, Tony.
Oh, really? Yeah. Look at this. Here's the same $100. We bought all the food whole, cut it ourselves with the Miracle Blade. Look, it's twice the amount, and everybody can save money with the Miracle Blade and my free guide. And best of all, you won't spend a lifetime in the kitchen. It's the fastest, cleanest, safest, and easiest.
I was gonna say, holy shit! I just like looked, I actually got into a writing groove for a second, then looked back and I was like, oh my god, that's so much beef, so much roast.
These knives are so comfortable and easy to use. It's effortless.
And look at everything you're getting. You get the Miracle Blade 3 all-purpose slicer and our Rock and Chop. And remember, it's the Perfection series. Don't forget our fillet knife. When I flex that blade, see how thin and flexible it is?
I don't like my knife being bendy.
The secret to good filleting is you lay the knife between the skin and the meat and just let that knife do the cutting for you. This
is a knife clone.
Look at that.
Okay, no, that's a pretty sick magic item, though.
See how it's
having a knife that
You ever see a square fruit?
like when you cut into a bit of food, it clones the food.
Fit the food. So when I push that blade forward, it's gonna peel perfect every single time.
Oh, that would actually be
And
fucking
it's great for
sick,
garnishing.
though.
You can do everything from a palm tree right to radish.
But if you
roasts.
use it on a
And then
person,
listen,
if you cut
every
someone up,
kitchen
would
needs
that
these.
clone
This is the one
them?
Mom's always looking for. We call these the Miracle Blade all-purpose shears.
You probably have to like
I
make
can
it like
take
a
this and cut
temporary
fresh roasted chicken.
cloning.
You can do frozen.
Because then it would
chicken.
make
You can
sense
use it
for like
opening
for
up the tops of
food.
microwave bags. You never have to sharpen any of the Miracle Blade products.
Oh no, I gotta stop
And
thinking
don't
about
forget
magic
the
items. I gotta get back to
chop and scoop. Ladies, you're gonna love this. Watch what
No, Rancer, I don't think that people are food, but is a magic knife going to be able to tell the difference, is what I was thinking.
It's easy to handle. You get perfect results each and every time. Great for snacks
Like,
in the
is
freezer.
it's a
And watch,
magical
you can do
knife
scallions,
going to be able to
garlic,
discern what is, like,
anything
a
from
chicken
fresh basil
roast
right down to
or, like, a
shallots. And
table
remember,
is more what
because
I
it's
meant.
flexible, you can use it like a spatula.
Not that
Lift up
I'm
the food,
insinuating that
take it
people
right to the
are
frying pan.
food.
And not one, but 4 of our steak utility knives. These knives are so sharp, you can cut steak and you don't even lose the juices.
Tony, this really is a great set.
And we want everybody watching to join our Miracle Blade family of satisfied customers. That's why the price is only $13.95.
Okay, that would rule, though. Like, if you went back in time, got Chef Tony, Kathy Mitchell, Ron Papil, like, maybe Billy Mays and Vince Offer, like, in a room together.
Fed up with knives that just won't cut?
Oh no!
Tired of dull knives that
Hi,
destroy your
Petrus.
dinners?
I'm working on writing because I'm very far behind.
Just to prepare the
I guess that
evening meal?
is.
Then welcome the all-new Miracle Blade 3
Looking-
Perfection
Looking
Series. Designed
looking
and
rather-
engineered like no other knives ever. They'll get you out of the kitchen fast
Forbidden
and
roast
easy.
beef.
Made to the highest standards of German stainless steel, with a look, feel, and cutting ability that is revolutionary. They're
Yeah, again, these knives are way
and
too
you'll be
sharp.
proud to put them on display. Similar knife sets are $200 to $300.
I don't know, I think knife blocks are nice. They're kind of pretty, and also being able to just, like, pull out a knife rather than have to go through the drawer is convenient.
That's less than any price anywhere at any time. But wait, call in the next 10 minutes and we'll make this offer irresistible. We'll send you a second complete set of knives free. Use it yourself or give it to a friend. Just imagine, that's now nearly $500 worth of knives for just one payment of only $39.95. And the Perfection Series comes with this lifetime guarantee. To stay sharp the first time, the fourth time, every time for a lifetime. Or you get new knives.
Like, that's fair, Marshall. I mean, like, buying the entire set, sure, yeah, that might be a scam. But just, like, in terms of, like, the knives I actually have and use, it's nice to be able to just have it in a, convenient place to reach for, is more what I figure.
And if you don't think the Miracle Blades are the best knives you've ever used, just return them for a full refund.
Yeah, I do love, even if the damage is your fault.
Slicers as our free gifts.
Like, you just really need a sharp knife.
On the web at
Wait, doesn't that mean you could just kill someone and then break open the knife and be like, hey, the knife broke, give me a refund? And you just send the evidence away.
$39.95 for just a slicer.
Those are nice knives. You don't have them to sell me today? You guys.
What the fuck? What?
We are back with Carpenter James and the Miracle Blade 3. James,
huh?
what you did here?
Okay.
Why are we cutting open wall?
Here, medicine cabinets and a couple junction boxes.
What is happening?
Why
are we cutting open drywall?
No saws, just the Miracle Blade.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're telling me, Tony, you're going to be able to use this for food now?
Absolutely.
I don't know, Pedros. I feel like this could cut a diamond with how frighteningly powerful these knives are.
Multi-function edge.
Right.
This is
oh my god, Buck, you're right. They didn't even show me actually cut it.
It doesn't matter how much abuse you put on this blade. All I'm going to do is
okay, Chef Tony, you have the power to do the funniest thing. Cut open that knife faucet. The sink faucet. Cut open the sink faucet, Tony. No, don't go to the tomato. Cut open the faucet.
The knife stays. Look at this.
Show your knife's true power.
Faster, slow, thick, or thin. You're going to get absolutely perfect slices every single time.
Whoa.
Listen, you want a light snack? You don't need the whole package of frozen food. Take the Miracle Blade, pick your spot, and just that simple, all the way down to the end. Even on something as delicate as this beautiful roast, let the weight of the knife do the cutting for you. You can cut that meat as thick as you like. You can cut that meat as thin as you like. You're going to get perfect results each and every time.
Wow.
And you know what? Maybe your steak got a little bit tough as shoe leather. It doesn't matter with the Miracle Blade. Look at this. It's like butter for this knife. And listen, I don't care what you do. James cut sheetrock. I'm cutting Arizona fieldstone. This could be PVC pipe. It could be sheetrock. It could be sawed out in the garden. You might even use it on a box. I don't know. But I know one thing. The Miracle Blade always works. And remember what I said. Metal to metal.
Oh my god, he's actually cutting metal!
Cut the muffler off your truck. But what I'm doing here with
cut the muffler off your truck?
A $5 knife or a $100 knife.
Absolutely.
Watch this.
Okay.
Every single time you pick up the Miracle Blade, every time. That's
yeah,
exactly
to cut the cameras before he cuts it himself.
Right down to delicate bread. Watch. All I do is let my knife do the cutting for me. Watch when I get to the bottom. Recessed handle, off the board, you get perfect slices every single time.
Whoa.
Watch this. No tricks, just a good sharp knife. And remember what I said, from beginning to end.
Yeah, he needs to fight Ron Papil to the death.
It really does everything.
See whose knives are stronger.
Wow, Tony, if I weren't standing right here, I would never believe it. And for you at home, remember, everything you see right here for only $39.95.
Yeah, wait, please don't cut the
It doesn't get any better than that.
Steel
So pick
and
up the phone
sheetrock.
and order now. I promise you'll be glad you did.
And Tom, I have a surprise for you.
Really?
Your very own Miracle Blades in our butcher block from me to you.
Oh, man, thank you so much,
You're
Tony.
welcome.
Hey,
What?
now it's time for you to get yours. For Chef Tony and myself.
Yeah, just mod the thing with the stupid ball and into RE for me.
Thank you so much.
It'll be an infinite durability knife.
I love it. I throw my
Oh my
boyfriend to keep
god.
knives.
My other
It's
knives
such a good
in the
knife.
drawer.
Like,
These knives I would put on display.
found the
because they're
one lady
beautiful.
who's a bit little too obsessed with knives.
Have your credit card ready when you call to get this incredible offer. 2 complete Miracle Blade sets, 20 knives, and 2 kitchen shears, almost $500 worth of knives for just $39.95. This offer will not last, so call now. The preceding was a paid advertisement for the Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series.
Okay, I gotta. Ranzer wanted to show a specific infomercial, so I'll put it on for them. I know nothing about this, but then again, I don't know anything about anything else, so we'll throw this on for their sake. If it loads. Please load.
Welcome to Yanjing King Double Ceramic Knives Manufacturer Company Limited, which is a specialist manufacturer and exporter of ceramic knives. We have advanced production equipment and superior technical personnel who has more than 10 years of ceramic knife making experience.
So this is like
quality first and continuous innovation is our persistent aim, and we focus our attention on manufacturing and
okay, these knives look kick-ass though. I don't get
ceramic knives.
These knives look like Y2K ass knives.
Our ceramic knives is over 90 degrees and can stand up 2 meters drop test due to its mighty intensity and toughness. All of our ceramic products are exported to Europe, which have been winning customers' appreciation all along. Currently, we
you
can
watch this in the emergency room, Rancer?
Annually, including peelers, plain, 1.0 million pieces, pair, kitchen cutlery, and other kitchen knives.
Oh, this is beautiful.
1.5 million. What's more, we have a professional R&D team for researching, developing, and manufacturing new items. We spare no efforts in researching and developing more and more new items to better satisfy our customers home and abroad. We are one of the biggest and most cost-effective
is that just a razor?
cutlery manufacturer in Guangdong province. We will try our best to meet all the customers' demands.
I'm just confused as to what
7 inches black mirror cover ceramic knife.
Intended market is for this, because it's like it's very obviously like Chinese or some other like Asian country, but it's like in like full relatively proper English. So I just like wonder where this would have even aired. Would it have been like airing in like
it's very simple. First, take a piece of
maybe a part of America that has like a big Chinese population. That's what I'm guessing.
Usually, we can see many people use this method to test the knife's sharpness. It can, but in fact, if you use this method to test the knife, it's just like tearing the paper by hand.
I find most like blank, most satisfying video is usually more just making me feel vaguely uncomfortable. I think that was actually pretty. That was actually a pretty satisfying cut, I'll admit.
On the block, use the knife to cut it softly and slowly. Okay, look, we can cut the paper so fast and so easy. Amazing! What a good knife! Next,
what a good knife!
Another test. Here are 500 pieces of A4 papers. Open the package and put those paper on the block. In order not to waste, let's cut the paper angle only. We only need one cut. Just one cut is enough.
Oh, okay.
No more, no
See, at least they're having the
now,
the decency to only cut the corner of the paper and not waste the entire thing, like cutting it in half. You know, Chef Tony would have cut that fucker in half.
Turn on the other side and use the knife to cut. Look at the papers. The surface looks so sliding. If you use a good knife to cut tomatoes, it doesn't need jagging and pushing the knife. From this point of view, we only need a softly jag, not much strength.
Okay, these knives actually look pretty good though. I would buy these knives.
Now, we can see that use King Double ceramic knife to cut the tomatoes is so simple, so easy, and so convenient. Sometimes, we may need to cut some fruits to make salad. Take cutting apple as an example. When we use the ceramic knife to cut, it's very easy. It doesn't need much strength, and we can enjoy the sound, which is just like a good music when cutting the apple. Besides,
this is hypnotic, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of relaxing.
At the same time, the surface of the apple, which is used the steel knife to cut, will turn black with a strange smell. While the other one, which we used the ceramic knife to cut,
I can imagine
would not change
being in the
because
fucking
the
ER
material of
watching
the
this
ceramic knife does
with no
not react
subtitles.
with the
You'd
food,
definitely be
and
way
we
more
will
confused.
never affect the taste and the color of the food. When cutting fruits and vegetables, we just need to use the ceramic knife gently. Cause the knife is very sharp, we just need one cut. But also remember, when cutting vegetables, we must pay attention to protect our hands from injuring. Look, ceramic knife is so light, so convenient. One knife in hand, one life in heart. What a perfect life! If a knife is real sharp, when we use it to cut orange, the orange juice is not easy to wring out. Remember, when cutting the orange, don't roll it. We should fix it on the block. Only in this way, we cut the orange piece out.
Wait, that's a lemon,
and
though.
good looking. You can cut as
Oh no,
thin
that's probably
as
just
you
bad
want.
color correction,
If we
actually.
use a steel knife, the orange will turn black and taste sour. We'll use the ceramic knife.
Wait, why are you
taste
talking
of
about the orange turning black and
will
tasting
not
sour? Hold on,
change.
I'm losing the
It
plot
will
here.
taste good. Often we need to cut some onion pellets for burdening.
It's a yellow.
Next, I will teach you one way on how to cut onion pellets. First, get rid of the root of the onion and cut several times on the surface. We don't need to cut the onion pieces and then cut it into pellets like before. It needs much time and will bring much trouble. If following this method, cutting onion pellets will not be difficult anymore. First, hold the knife. Use your forefinger to bear against the blade and then cut softly. Look, those onion pellets, they look nice. Using ceramic knife, easy and convenient. In addition, there is also a special feature of using the ceramic knife to cut onions. The onion will not stimulate your eyes and your nose. Not like the steel knife, cause it doesn't contain
I don't
any
like
metal material.
describing not
Doesn't
having to
react
like
with
crying
the
from
foods.
onions, as
Look,
it will
the
not
onion
stimulate
pellets
your
are
eyes
so
and your
nice.
nose.
Next, let's cut the rest of the onion into pieces. The ceramic knife is very sharp. We should pay much attention not to use too much strength when we use it. After when we finish using, there are always some small things on the blade. What we should do is not to clean it by hand, but put it on the food and clean it for your safety. Besides, when getting rid of the small thing, avoid to use the front of the blade. It will hurt the knife. Am I clear? When we cut the ginger, if the knife is blunt, then the ginger pieces will not be so good. If we use a good knife, they would look perfect. Sometimes we need to cut some.
Did he say,
slighted
am I
gingers.
clear?
Pay attention not to use the knife to chop. We often use the end of the knife to cut, so that we can protect the knife from damaging. But remember, don't use your hands to clean the small thing on the surface of the knife. Strictly speaking, it's convenient to do so.
Amazing.
But the knife must be very sharp. And sometimes we may need to make some ginger pellets for burdening. Many people would prefer using the juicer, but if we use the juicer, the taste of the ginger juice would not as fresh as it is before. What we will do is to use a
Amazing
ceramic
marshmallow.
knife, because it can keep the original and particular taste of the ginger
They're
juice.
trying their best,
Look,
I feel.
shredded gingers
I can't be
cutting
too
by
hard on
ceramic
them.
knife looks so small and uniform. Next, let's see how to use the ceramic knife to cut meat. This is a piece of beef. If we cut like this way, it can't be meat slice. In China, there are 3 ways to use the knife.
Okay, it is
The first
Chinese. I
way
was
is
not like
chop. If we use the
assume
ceramic
I was not
knife to
incorrect in
chop,
my guessing.
it may hurt our fingers. The next way is drag from the back. But to use it this way, the meat we cut out is also small. Sometimes
That's amazing,
we need
Renzer.
to cut the meat into slices, so the last method may be work. First, when we hold the knife, use your forefinger to bear against the blade, not much strength. But be sure use the right strength. If what you use it a good knife, it's very easy for you to cut the meat into pieces. We usually test a knife by using it to cut fruits and vegetables. It's very easy. Any knives can do if they are not blunt. Next, we will do a test on what exactly a good knife is. Here is a tower, a large one, a real one. And we will use the ceramic knife to cut it to test whether the knife is sharp or not. It's very easy for us to cut into pieces. Generally speaking, cutting tau is more difficult than cutting meat and vegetables. But tau is not the most difficult thing to cut. What is the most difficult thing? The wood. No doubt. Here is a real wood. Now we use the ceramic knife.
I just have to wonder if this was like they were given a machine translated script or something.
The steel knife and the knives with bad quality will never do that. This is a king double knife, a good knife, a magic knife. This is a ceramic peeler. We often use a steel peeler at home, but this kind of peeler is different. When we use the steel peeler to peel the vegetables and fruits, the savor of the food would turn back and taste fresh. Now, we will use the ceramic one to test whether the effect is like the steel peeler or not. Look, the skin which we peel out are so thin, and they look beautiful, fast and convenient. And it won't break the surface of the blood, did not turn back. It shows that the ceramic peeler does not affect the original taste and color of the food. If we use other peelers,
yeah, absolutely, Rancer. This is way more calm and relaxing after the anxiety attack that was Chef Tony.
Amazing!
Amazing!
Choosing the ceramic peeler for daily use is your first choice. The next one is a slicer. We can put the food on it and make the food into thin pieces. Let's see from this point of view.
I thought he said into think pieces, and I was like, what?
Slicer. Put it on the surface.
I'm gonna convert this, what is this, bread? Potato? Yeah, we're gonna convert this potato into a video essay.
Fast and convenient. Now, let's test how thin the potato piece is. Let's take one piece and put it on the surface of the packaging of the A4 paper. Look, we can see the words and the logo easily and clearly. Now to believe. Let's take another one to test. Look, each piece is the same thing. Many people would take it for granted.
It does kind of sound like this person's trying to like put on like an American sound to their voice.
It's way wrong. The ceramic knives, which is made by Yangjiang King Double Company, is totally different with the others. Then what is the difference? Now let's do a test. Sometimes we put the knife like this. It's easy to hit it by accident. Then it will fall down the ground. But now we can see that though the ceramic knife were dropping down for this high level, it looks still perfect. Now let's try another way. Let the blade drop down first. What would happen? Look, the ceramic knife is still excellent without damage. What an amazing knife! Dear friends, hope King Double ceramic knives can bring enjoyment of life to you and your whole family.
I just wonder how old this video is, honestly. Anyway, it's time for Ron Popeil's existential nightmare.
The following is a paid program brought to you by Ronco.
This Showtime rotisserie and barbecue is now.
Thank you for showing that to me, Rancer.
$100. That's right, it's now under $100. Order it in black or order it in white. Then you can make a delicious 6-pound chicken. Not one, but 2 delicious rotisserie chickens. A scrumptious, flavorful 6.5-pound standing rib roast. A dozen tasty, juicy lamb chops. A 6.5-pound caramelized honey ham. 3 extra thick, healthy salmon
extra
steaks,
thick, healthy, like this fucking voice.
Watering pork loin roast. a tender, flavorful Texas-style tri-tip. 8 full-size beef and chicken kebabs.
I've never had a
big
kebab before, and I am
10-pound
terrified
golden
of ever
Enough
trying
hot
it.
dogs and sausages to feed a small
It
army.
just seems like a
Luscious-looking 6-pound leg of
hazard.
lamb with rosemary.
It just seems like I'll just
4
accidentally like
freshly
fucking
caught
stab
trout.
myself
4
trying to have one.
half-pound juicy hamburgers. 3 naturally flavored rock Cornish game hens. And everybody's favorite, baby back ribs.
Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it. That's the classic bit.
You forget about it. You just set it and then forget it. You just set it and forget it. Set it and forget about it.
You set it and forget it.
And of course, we are talking about the Showtime rotisserie and barbecue. And let me introduce the inventor himself, Ron Popeil.
Thank you.
God, he already looks like a fossil here. I'm sorry.
I am noticing you are getting a lot of publicity lately. I mean, look at this. We have Good Housekeeping magazine. They gave you 9 stars out of 10.
They gave the machine 9 stars out of 10.
That's right. Okay, you're right. We have Response magazine, Selling magazine.
Sir,
People
this is
magazine,
the scariest moment of my life.
9-page spread. Which
Very
is
nice.
That's unbelievable.
And very accurate, by the way, too.
Excellent. And Forbes magazine and my favorite, Self magazine. And I was reading it myself, and I noticed what they said.
You got a lot of books there, huh?
Well, you know, you've got a lot of press.
Yes,
It
I
says that you are one of the people who changed the way we eat, the way we cook, and the way we think
Look
about
at-
food, which is absolutely true.
And I'm so happy for that, too. Are you folks?
Hey, did you guys happen to see the Larry King show? This is an incredible journalist. He's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is.
At the beginning of the show, you know what he did? He asked me to put a chicken in, and he wanted to taste the chicken at the end of the show, because chickens take about an hour. And when he tasted the chicken, he said something
Oh, the
like,
fucking artifacting
"This
and like the compression
best
is not
piece of
helping
chicken
him
you
at
ever
all.
had." Now, he said, Ron, how does your machine
No,
do that?
I
And
think
said,
this
"Well,
person has the
before I could
biggest
tell him,
amount,
he interrupted
biggest
me.
Clutchington.
He said, I gotta have another piece of chicken. He went out for another piece of
Oh my
chicken.
God,
You
Ransom.
know, we're shooting another infomercial here today on the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue. It's a little bit different than what you've seen before. What we have here is a slightly smaller machine, but what we really have for you today that's so spectacular is a new price. This price of this new model is under $100. There's a lot of new machines on the marketplace today, a lot of rotisseries coming out, a lot of cheap horizontal rotisseries out there. If you want to buy them, buy them. But when you get them at home, you'll see that they're flimsily made. They're not user-friendly. So please, if you want quality, and I build quality with my machines. I take a hammer here.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't do that at home. Okay?
I forgot that he
My
does
products will
that.
last. If you should
Scares the
purchase my
shit out of his
machine,
audience
I said it's
there.
under $100. But let's do it like we did on the Larry King show. Let me start with the chicken, and we'll go from there, okay? It's so easy to do a chicken.
There's a
with this
crossfade
machine.
there.
It's a nice 5-pound chicken over here. First thing I'm going to do is just put a little color. I like to put a little parsley and some herbs on here. And I'll put some parsley, and I have a little spice over here that I'm going to put on it. In fact, that's lemon pepper.
That
right.
looks great.
And all I'm going to do, these spit rods are non-stick, and all I'm going to do is just slide it through like this. It goes right through. A child can do it. You match up the other side, and I'll set it on the platform there that comes with your machine.
Gee, that platform is great. It just makes it so simple.
And I'll just slide it. Now, I want everyone to know that I tied the chicken with the elastic ties that come with the machine. There's one tie to hold the legs and one tie to hold the wings. I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to put it in the machine. You saw how easy that was.
What if he just
Now,
dropped it?
I'll just put it in this machine over here. I'll slide it back and
Set it and forget it.
That's if you followed all the instructional material. You know, there are so many people out there that are hardworking. They don't make a lot of money, and they want a machine that's inexpensive, that's going to last them for the rest of their life. This machine will last you your lifetime. It cuts the fat. It gets rid of the fat. Now, I'm going to take a chicken out over here. I have a little pasta bowl. I'll slide the bowl underneath. I'll lift up. Out
Okay,
it comes.
I feel like you could be handling that a
over
bit
here. That's all you
nicer
do.
there,
This
Ron.
side just slides off. I'll slide this off. It's so flavorful.
Look
Now,
at that, folks. That is so juicy.
now,
The juice is...
is that beautiful? That's the way you want to serve food. Now here I have a pork loin roast. I'm going to take and season it now. I put these the parsley on, some salt and pepper. I'm going to take the spit rods. Here again, look how easy it is. I'm going to take it. I'm just going to put it in the center like this, okay, and slide it all the way through. I'll put the platform on here. I'll put the top on, and as you can see, anybody can do this. I'll put it in my machine and 18 minutes a pound for a pork loin roast or for a leg of lamb or for a roast beef, okay? Here's our pork loin roast. On the top here, if you can lift that up there, look at this.
Oh,
here we have our potatoes and our beans. Now, it only uses...
All right, you just like heat it on the top of
1200 watts
the
electricity.
machine, don't you?
That's less than most hair dryers out there. You know what your stove uses
This is
up,
some
right?
psycho shit.
And a stove heats up your house. In the summertime, this is fast. I'm going to take this out over here like this. I'm going to come over here, and look at this, folks. I'll take off the wheel. It hardly got dirty,
There's
as I
no
told
dirt
you.
on there at
That's
all.
hot. And I'll take this off over here. I said it was hot, but you get these barbecue gloves with your machine as well. And look at this, folks. You got to see this pork loin roast, huh? Huh?
Oh.
Now that's a piece of meat, huh?
Look
Isn't that
at
beautiful?
that. It's juicy.
Shut up, Branzer.
Oh, look at the juice running out of the folks. Can you see that? Isn't that great?
Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Now, there's a pork loin dish that you'd be proud to serve. Am I right? Are you folks over there? Huh? Who's hungry out there? Oh, no. Not yet. Not
Who's
yet.
hungry? Who's hungry? And
Now,
he
the leg
throws the
lamb, I'm
fucking
gonna take this
chicken
spit
into the
rod, and I'm going to
audience.
just take it and just push it through.
That's with very little effort, too. I mean, you don't
Of
have to be
course.
too strong.
Well, absolutely. Let me put the wheel on the top over here. Snap it on. Is this easy, folks? Huh? Here, I'll take it. I'll put it in the machine, slide it back, turn up the window, and if you can lift that up.
You got it.
All right, I'll do it myself. Here, look. Here we have our Brussels sprouts and a nice
The
pasta
audience
dish on
attacks
top
the
of the
chicken
leg of
like a
lamb.
pack of
I'm going to
animals.
show you something a little different about the leg of lamb here, though. Let me take this out over here. I'll take it out, and I'll come over. Does that look nice?
Smell of this.
Here's your platform. Now I'm going to set it on the platform. I'm going to take that lid off like so. Now I'm not going to take the leg of lamb off the spit rods. I'm not going to do that. I'm
Was
gonna
that
leave it on
80
there.
yard?
Why?
I know there's some
Because
like
I'm gonna use it
Ronco
for carving.
infomercials that are fucking
Right,
littered
so
with 80
now
yard.
You can take that leg of lamb, you see. Look at
Oh,
this.
my goodness.
You want to talk about pretty food?
Oh, look at
That-
the juices.
That is pretty food.
Oh, it's
He's taking the entire audience to McDonald's after this.
absolutely
That nice?
phenomenal.
I'll take this over here and I'll just put it on like so.
Look at that, folks. Look at that for a holiday dinner.
If we had some mint jelly, that would be fabulous.
Unbelievable.
Smell that, huh?
So all I get to do is smell it?
Show the
Can I
folks
do
out
it?
there, okay?
Can we?
Just show them.
Oh, smell this.
Smell it.
Isn't that
Smell the roast. Smell the vegetables.
Here we're doing a 10
I, Ron
turkey.
Popeil, produce the finest
And on
smells.
the top, we've got our mashed potatoes and gravy. With our machine, you save time. It's only 12 minutes a pound. In your oven, it's 20 minutes a pound. You save money because you save on energy. Here we're doing lobster. This has 6 small lobster tails in the lobster basket. The lobster basket is optional, and you can get it as an accessory if and when you call to order the product. I want to show you this over here. Here we're doing 3 rock Cornish hens, and they are just beautiful. It takes about an hour and 10 minutes to do those 3 Cornish hens.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that nice?
That's such a
And
short
on the
amount
top
of
over
time.
here, look at this.
Oh, fresh
Is that gorgeous?
green beans.
So you have the whole meal is done. You set it and you... People want to know, what is the size of the machine? Well, here we're doing 4 half-pound hamburgers. But I have a toaster oven on the top, Jill, and I wanted the folks to see the size of it. Showtime, from left to right, is smaller than a toaster oven. You have a small apartment, or a small kitchen, or an RV, any of those. This makes a great gift item. Jill, here we have kebabs.
Okay, that sounded
this is one
ADR
of the
though
few
for some
machines
reason.
that has self-turning kebabs. It's an optional piece of equipment. Each kebab does a quarter of a turn every time it spins around, so all 4 sides get done. What did you tell me when we first met?
This machine is my new husband.
What?
Can you beat that?
Robot fuckers in the chat.
For all you guys out there. Goodbye. Hello. Look at this here. Here we're doing a roast beef. And if you see the fat coming off, how it cuts the fat drips off, the moisture and the flavors of the juice stay in the roast as it spins around, and the fat doesn't end up in your stomach. Now, folks, that's roast beef. And it's
Just gonna
only
fuck that
18
up in
minutes
chat.
down for medium. And most of the fat is gone. It really cuts the fat. Over here, we have garlic and oregano shrimp. All you do is sprinkle some crushed garlic on there and some oregano, put it in the basket. In about
Why do I see a comment?
15 to 18 minutes, it's done.
Oh, and it's one
Those
viewer.
people
Never mind.
calling in and ordering, you can order a black machine too if it fits the decor of
Wait.
your kitchen.
that's great.
So you can get a white one or a black one. Just tell the operator, okay? The price. You're wondering what the price is? You buy them in the stores, they come in a very fancy box, and you pay a very fancy price. Here during the infomercial, we have a special, if you help us advertise them. All you spend for this fabulous machine that will last your lifetime, that will give you quality food like you've never had before, the best tasting food, a machine that's so darn easy to clean. All you spend for this fabulous machine is just 5 easy monthly payments of only $19.99. What do you think of that? Under $20 a month. Can't beat it. You can't. And look what you get. Look what you get. You get the dual heating tray, keeps 2 vegetables piping hot. And of course you're going to get the non-stick basket. Now the basket you use for all your small items, your chicken wings and chicken legs.
That's beef.
You get a package of elastic chicken ties. You get an instructional video cassette. You also get a booklet of instructions and recipes. You get over $250 worth of valuable coupons. You get the platform, and you get the barbecue gloves. This is over a $400 value, and all you pay if you call the toll-free number that you see on the screen right now is just 5 easy monthly payments of only $19.99. Please call the toll-free number. You'll really be glad you did. And one more thing, folks. If it isn't the best product that you ever bought for your home or kitchen, I don't want you to keep the machine. Please return it to us and do get your money back.
It's quick, it's easy, and just the flavor is fantastic.
The wonderful part is you cook an entire meal at once. No stress, no hustle. Easy to use, easy to clean. I mean, what is better?
What I like about it is the crispiness that we get on the outside. Chicken has turned out wonderful on it. Prime rib.
There, that's another chapter done. Time to immediately start working on the next one, and by that I mean I'm gonna set and forget some fucking chicken nuggets.
Because it does all the work for you.
To eat while
in my
I'm
house,
working.
We like baby back ribs, so I threw Asian marinated baby back ribs on there. Some stir-fry vegetables on top. Let them steam. By the time the ribs are done, the vegetables are perfect. The bones were pulling right off the meat. It was incredible.
It's very simple, very easy to use, and the efficiency of the machine is fantastic. It really cuts down on your cooking time tremendously, which is fantastic, especially during energy conservation.
The machine is fabulous. Simple, easy
Mistress,
to use. Easy
I
to
ordered the King double
work with
ceramic
this
knives
machine
for us on your
everybody.
credit card.
That's nice.
I got sets for chat, too. The final bill is $1,599.99.
It was really,
Oh.
really good. And the cleanup is just
It's
cool.
wonderful. Just set the timer for how many pounds and
I'm committing credit card fraud.
I like it very much.
I made the best leg of lamb with rosemary sundae. It came out very nice.
I
My
need
favorite
a,
thing so far is prime rib.
I need like a way to just like hide myself and just be like, be right back.
Natural juices of the meat. It's really easy to do. It comes out tasting nice and moist and juicy, and it browns evenly. It really is a simple product for anyone to use at home.
Call now and order the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue, and you'll receive the all-purpose non-stick.
Shut up, Kath. It was one time.
Barbecue gloves, plus the loading platform. You'll also receive an instructional video and an instructional booklet with recipes. And don't forget, coupons worth $250. Order right now, and you'll also get the $30 dual heating tray absolutely free. This over $400 value is yours for only 5 easy payments of only $19.99 plus SNH. Or send $99.95 plus SNH to Ronco, Beverly Hills, California. No credit card? No problem. Your checking account number will do. Order now, then you can make a delicious 6-pound rotisserie chicken, a basket of crispy golden brown French fries that aren't fried, a delicious pork shoulder picnic roast, a basket of flavorful roasted garlic bulbs.
I should just be able to put it on my face, like actually. I will. I'm gonna make some food. I'll be right back.
Steaks, 2 tasty
I returned the knives and got our money back. I did keep one to defend myself against Chef Tony.
That's good to know, but I'm sure. I'm sure you'll have a duel of the fates against Chef Tony anyway.
That's pretty easy stuff here.
I'll be back in a bit.
Here.
Just gonna throw
I
some in the
have the
microwave.
chickens tied. I put a little parsley on this chicken over here. And all I'm going to do is slide it down like so.
It just
Pretty
goes through
Let me
so
put a
easily.
little parsley on here like so. Some spice on there. And I'll put another one on. Simple enough. I'll take my lid. I'll put the lid on. I'll turn it around. Let me center the chickens over here. And I'm going to put it in this machine over here. Okay. Let me slide it back. I'll pull up my window. You set it. Now, chickens. I want you to see the amount of fat that comes off of 2 chickens. This is what ends up inside your stomach. Cholesterol is a serious problem today. One of the admirers of my machine is a very famous doctor here in the Los Angeles area. He's head of cardiology at St. Joseph's Hospital. Let's hear what he has to say about the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue.
You can't just set and forget your heart. You have to do things that are active to help your health. One of them is to cut the fat. The Showtime Rotisserie cuts the fat. That's why I recommend it to my patients.
Thank you, Dr. Eisenberg. And you know, Jill, Zaki Farms chickens, they grow about 1,400,000 chickens every single week.
Wow.
52 weeks out of the year. They're one of the largest growers here on the West Coast. I'd like Lillian Zaki to tell you what she thinks about the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue also.
I'm Lillian Zaki for Zaki Farms, and we produce over 50 million chickens a year. No additives, no preservatives, and when we go to cook, we use the Showtime Rotisserie. It's the best. It cuts the fat, and that's good for everyone.
Thank you very much, Lillian. I love the taste of garlic, and it only takes about 17 or 18 minutes. And you spread that on a piece of toast.
Instead of butter.
It's delicious, really. Over here, we have hot dogs, sausages. Now, here's a machine, folks. If you have a big family, a lot of kids, you can feed an army with this machine. It's a small machine, but it does a lot of work. It does a 10-pound turkey. It'll do 2 3¼ pound chickens. What do we have over here? These are pork chops. And I have 6 pork chops in there. And on the top, of course, look at this, wild rice and corn.
Wonderful, with raisins.
That's a great meal.
And it's all done together.
And over here, Jill, we have tamales, steamed tamales.
With the beans.
I've got 6 steamed tamales in here and some nice beans. Come on over here. Here we have whole fish, 3 whole trout. Now,
That was beautiful.
if you're a hunter, a fisherman, a backpacker, a camper, any fish. This is a fabulous product for you. Come on
That's
over here. We
wonderful.
got some more things over here.
More stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
more stuff.
Oh.
Here we have my favorite. I got to tell you this.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, well, you're not smelling the carrots and the vegetables
I'm
on the
smelling
top.
what's in here.
Baby back ribs, huh? Now, let me tell you how to do baby back ribs. You boil the ribs in boiling water for 15 minutes. After you do that, we have a rib basket. That's an accessory. It doesn't come with the machine with this package, but you can get the accessory package from the operator. You put the ribs on, they just snap on really fast. Come on over here and I'll show you how to do the basket. This is darn right easy, folks. Anybody, you don't have to, even my wife can do this, I got to tell you. She can do this too. Now, I'll take the lemon slice on the top there like that, and over here.
The pièce de résistance right
That's nice.
there. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now,
This is how fast you can do a meal.
now you can't have the salmon loose. I mean, it has to.
No, it has to be locked down with the lid.
Okay.
And you're allowed to do that with this lid over here. It's a specially designed lid. And what I will do is put it over there, and I'll just gauge it down over here. I'm going to put it in one hole and then in the other. And I'm just going to go straight down is all I'm going to do right here. And it'll go right in like that.
It's so
Is
simple.
that easy?
It's just so
I'll match
simple.
up the lid on this side over here.
You know, I go
Okay,
back to
I'm going to turn around over here. I'm going to put it in this machine right over there. I'll slide it back. I'll move this over here. Put up the glass. Set it. Meet my daughter over here. This is Shannon.
Hi,
Say hello to Jill.
So, Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I'm doing a 10-pound turkey here. 12 minutes a pound.
So easy and so fast. You know, when I take my chickens and my turkey, I throw some fresh rosemary inside, put a little sage on. Actually, I can put a little bit of butter on the inside. And I put it in Showtime, and you know what? I don't ever have to worry about going back to the oven and basting it.
Because that's my favorite thing. You can spend the time with your
Watch this,
company.
guys.
All by itself.
Look at this.
There you go.
I'll put it in the machine. I'll slide it back.
And let me
I'll
say
bring
it,
up the
Dad.
window.
And you set it, and...
That's all you have to do. You buy them in the stores, they come in a very fancy box, and you pay a very fancy price. Here during the infomercial, we have a special if you help us advertise them. All you spend for this fabulous machine that will last your lifetime, that will give you quality food like you've never had before, the best tasting food, a machine that's so darn easy to clean. All you spend for this fabulous machine is just 5 easy monthly payments of only $19.99. What do you think of that? Under $20 a month. Can't beat it. You can't. And look what you get. Look what you get. You get the dual heating tray. Keeps 2 vegetables piping hot. And of course you're going to get the non-stick basket. Now the basket you use for all your smaller items, your bacon wrapped scallops, your crab cakes. You get a package of elastic chicken ties. You get an instructional video cassette. You also get a booklet of instructions and recipes. You get over $250 worth of valuable coupons. You get the platform, and you get the barbecue gloves. This is over a $400 value, and all you pay if you call the toll-free number that you see on the screen right now is just 5 easy monthly payments of only $19.99. Please call the toll-free number. You'll really be glad you did. And one more thing, folks. If it isn't the best product that you ever bought for your home or kitchen, I don't want you to keep the machine. Please return it to us and do get your money back.
My house smells like a barbecue inside, and everybody just loves it.
Who would you buy this for as a gift?
First I would buy it for myself, and then I consider giving it to my mother, or if she didn't take mine first. And this is just so simple and so easy and so quick, and it's low maintenance, and I just love it.
My favorite thing is that it's so easy to use. The food comes out so juicy, and the cleanup is so easy.
Okay, what the fuck
I'll
do you
tell
mean?
about my favorite, and that is
What the fuck do you mean locking salmon in a chastity cage? What did I miss?
Chicken, so this really helps me out. It's easy, it's healthy, and the chicken that I made, it just goes down like cream.
I love to
Got
cook, but I
dino
have multiple
nuggies.
sclerosis, so I get a lot of fatigue and a lot of problems with coordination. And let me tell you, this rotisserie has changed my life. There's so few products out there that make our life convenient. This one definitely does.
Lo pones y te olvidas, y en unos cuantos minutos tienes el mejor pollo del mundo.
I have to buy myself a couple more just to give out as gifts, because I really highly recommend it.
My husband hates chicken. Every time I ever make chicken, he's like, chicken, chicken. So I made the chicken the other night, and he ate the whole thing. He said he'd never had chicken that moist and flavorful.
È un rossicero fantastico. Il pollo è magnifico.
I really appreciate the fact that the fat is not sitting on the meat, but it's in fact is dripping off, and yet somehow the way the rotisserie works, it retains all the flavor and the juiciness.
Another thing that's really nice, if you have company over for dinner, you can have everything going and you're out having a cocktail and visiting and not, they think you've slaved over a hot stove all day.
My favorite thing is the fact that it's so quick and so convenient and delicious. I have so much time with my family.
You know, I have a niece that's very particular about food, and she came, she ate it, she goes, "Oh, Winnie, this is fantastic. When are you going to make some more?"
What have you liked the most that you've cooked?
Salmon, miraculous. Salmon is something I love, and it's usually missing something, a little too dry, a little too soggy. This was perfect, and the family kept saying, "So good."
I like fish primarily. It's crisp on the outside and tender on the inside, but more important, it keeps my kitchen cooler than running the oven.
I love the chicken, and I love the saving on the electricity.
I came home and made a chicken. My husband came home from work and was just in shock that I could make such a wonderful dinner.
I had no idea how quick and easy it was going to be, and the cleanup was great.
We just love it, and the cleanup is so simple. We don't know what we do without that machine.
I love the fact that I bought one for my RV. I had prime rib in the woods. It's fabulous. I couldn't get over how the quality of the machine surprised me. When I picked it out of the box, I'm like, wow, this is really a quality machine.
I had a prime rib roast and company for dinner, and it was the best any of us ever tasted. It was great, just great. And then there's nothing to cleaning it up.
Call now and order the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue, and you'll receive the all-purpose non-stick basket, a package of chicken ties, barbecue gloves, plus the loading platform. You'll also receive an instructional video and an instructional booklet with recipes. And don't forget, coupons worth $250. Order right now, and you'll also get the $30 dual heating tray absolutely free. This over $400 value is yours for only 5 easy payments of only $19.99 plus S&H. Or send $99.95 plus S&H to Ronco, Beverly Hills, California.
The proceeding was a paid program brought to you by...
Brought to you by who? Who brought this to me? Fuck! Shit!
This is a paid program from Ronco.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Showtime's Great Night Giveaway Show. Hello, I'm Steve Bryant. I'm your show host today for a very special program. Today you're going to meet a man that some people call the Viceroy of Value, the Count of all things culinary. Most people call him the King of the Kitchen. Who is this great American inventor? Let's give him a big round of applause. He's here today, America's inventor, and I'm proud to call him my friend. Hello, Ron. Hi.
WSSHH.
Down.
Look at these.
These are knives
Thank
that
you.
I have, and I have a drawer like this at home. We all have drawers like this at home. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let me take these knives and put them where they belong, okay?
All right.
Right over here. Okay? That's that.
Problem
okay?
solved. So, Ron, what really great innovative product have you brought?
Well, I've created the greatest knife, a knife that'll never get dull. We call it the Showtime 6-Star Plus series. They're perfectly balanced, but before we get into the knife and why it's such a great value, I want to introduce to you my daughter Shannon, my other daughter Lauren, and over here my cousin Arnold, who wants to show you my fabulous Showtime knife.
How many of you have a knife that looks something like this? Oh, it was a good knife when you first got it. Maybe 6 months later, it got dull. Did you ever try to cut a tomato with one of these babies? Oh, boy, you poke it, you stab it, you jab it, you give it, oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh my god, that's a murder.
Has a hemorrhage. Well,
when you're doing text-to-speech, you usually gotta put an A vowel, otherwise it's gonna just try and spell the thing out.
Unbelievable knives that I've ever laid my hands on. And one of the things that makes this so important is how it's made and what it's made of. First of all, let me describe this knife. It's called the Showtime knife. It is made out of fine surgical steel. It is a full tang. In other words, the tang means the blade goes from here to the opposite end. It's one solid piece of steel. And the handle. Oh,
Please stop calling it Texas speech. People are waving knives around.
Ever. And if anything ever happens to that knife, this is the strangest part. Let me show you this guarantee. This is unreal, unbelievable in the cutlery business. If it ever gets broken, dull, damaged, even if it's your fault, my cousin Ron's going to replace this absolutely free. Let me show you something about this knife over here. Have you ever seen a knife this sharp in your whole life? Let me tell you something. When it comes to slicing a tomato, you don't have to slice the tomato the way that the knife alone slices it. You don't slice the tomato, you caress it. Look at this. With this knife, one tomato will last you a week. You ever go into, don't laugh, you go into a fast food restaurant, they've been using our knife and the same tomato for 6 weeks. Here, pick up the bun, look underneath. Does that look familiar? That's why you're going hungry and you come out starved. Look, you use this knife, you save yourself money. You go into the discount stores, buy loaves of meat, and you'll never have dried up meat in the refrigerator. You only slice off what you need when you need it. And I don't care whether it's ham, roast beef, lamb, turkey. This knife is like a hot knife going right through butter. It has a fork on the end, so you pick up the meat, dip it into the gravy. Remember, that's a grapefruit. Look at this. Not a seed, not a drop of juice comes out because this is razor sharp. And the best part of it is, it's guaranteed to stay that way forever. Now, I proved to you how sharp the knife is, haven't I? Huh? Okay.
I'll be real, this is a classic. It honestly doesn't hold a candle to the Chef Tony aneurysm we watched earlier, honestly.
Like it wasn't even there. But here, we used to take and cut up a can to show you. They used to make these cans out of steel. Right now, they're making them out of aluminum. So I had to find something a little bit harder than aluminum. I had to find something really hard to cut. So I'm going to take this solid steel hammer, and I'm going to cut this hammer up. You can cut through
just so the most deranged knife ads. So basically just this, but more insane to watch.
Purpose knife, and I don't care how. And I'm not doing this to show you this is a hacksaw. You want to buy a hacksaw? You can buy them every day of the week.
Hi, Rox.
Never get dull, never wear out. I want you to take a look at this.
That's a great first message to come in on, Rox.
Had to come somewhere, right? If it came from my knife, I'm in trouble. If it came from the hammer and it's still sharp, I've got one heck of a knife. Wouldn't you say so? Huh? Let's find out if the knife is still sharp, okay? Would you say, ladies and gentlemen, that this knife is still sharp? Today, tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year, for the rest of your life, you never, ever have to sharpen this knife. What would you expect to pay for a knife that's going to last you forever? If you went down to a department store, a knife like this is going to cost you at least
hell yeah, Rox. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Our investment could have been this one. Like, Ron Popeil ones are classics. It's just that the Chef Tony one was also just blowing me away how fucking wild it was. My dad. This sounds like fucking Marge almost. Oh no. Hi, Hexa. Oh wait, bye, Hexa. They popped in just to say that. I'm glad it played their fucking join sound too. Yeah, that is weird how that's broken. Hold on. I don't know why that would have broken. What would have happened? Hold on. Sorry. I'm typing into Discord. I'm typing into, yeah, because the audio is just broken. But I'm typing into Discord, and so I didn't see the chat saying that an infomercial broke. That is very funny how it just broke, though. Let me just jump back. Mute. No. Properties. Device. This. Okay. Huh. I don't know why it's not working. Let me see. Huh. Why did it just break all of a sudden? Yeah, no, yeah, I know. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, Curse of Chef Tony. What the fuck happened? No! Don't subscribe, it's not gonna play anything! Huh. What's happening? Well, thank you for the sub. Why would that happen? I've never had this issue before. Wait. OBS Studio stops capturing desktop audio. Like, that's so weird. In the middle of the stream. I've never had that happen. What the fuck? Well, it's not muted. Hold on. Let's put on some music. Just so you don't just have the thing running in the background. Which I know you can't hear the music. You don't need to say it in chat. If you could hear the music, then we wouldn't be having this issue. Like, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna restart OBS and just see if that fixes it. Going to restart OBS. Stream will die. Let me go into Sammy. Sammy's probably gonna fucking push notifications, and I don't want to do that. Check all. Save, okay. Okay.